Hey, what's up, guys? This is question set 26 that we are doing, and my name is Ragujan, and we are going to do the first one. And let's read the first question here. That is, find the sum of the marks obtained by Amanda Moses in all the subjects of the first term. So you just have there are two conditions in this question: Amanda Moses and the subject and this term, first term. So therefore, and after that you have to find the sum of the marks. So there are three subjects in overall. So there are three subjects, so we have to sum up the three subjects marks. So therefore I'm gonna do like this. Hold on, let me clear this query, and I'm gonna say select all from, and I'm working on the student exam table. So I'm going to say exam mark DB student exam record table, exam mark record table, and after that I'm going to join, and I'm going to inner join the student table with exam mark deep exam mark student exam mark record table. So like this, and after that you have to mention which column is going to be matched with which column. So in this case, student tables index number is going to be matched with student exam mark record tables student index number. Now if you execute this query, you will get a join table that contains student exam mark record and student details like this. So now we have all the details of the students, right? And after that also we have to inner join the exam term table, because that's where we're gonna get this term name. So I'm gonna say exam on DBs, exam term on, and now we have to mention which column is going to be matched with which column. So exam term tables term ID is going to be matched with um, student exam mark record tables term ID. Simple. And now if you execute this query, you will get uh, get a three tables, and those are all joined together. And now we can move on, and now we can work with writing the conditions. So the conditions are the name of the subject, the name of the student, and the term name. So therefore we have to use for using writing a condition, we have to use the where keyword. And after that I'm going to say where student table student first name is Amanda Nunes, sorry, not Nunes, and student table's last name is Moses. And also we have to use and keyword. Also here you have to use another and now you have to mention the term name. So the first term is first term, so we are going to get the term from exam term table, and the exam term table's term name is first term. And now if you execute this query, let's see. Yeah, we got the person's all records like this, and we have the person's um, marks as well. And now we have to write some query to get the sum of the marks. So you can see here there is some syntax. So basically just you have to say sum, and after that following the brackets you have to mention which column you are going to use. So like this, sum student exam mark record tables mark. Now you have summed up the marks column. Now you will get the answer like this, and that's pretty much for it. Now, but what else you need in this case? And yeah, that's all for the question 1. We can move on to the question 2. Hey, we are on the questions set 26. Second question. So it is what is the sum of marks obtained by Nisansala Vikramanayaka, a student studying in class 11B for all subjects in the second term? So in this case there are two we had to mention the two condition, and the first one, his name, student's name, and the term. So also we had to mention the class 11B. So how can we do that? I guess it's a simple let's go to the database and let's write the query. So I'm gonna work on the student exam mark record table. So I'm gonna say select asterisk mark, and after that from, and now we have to mention the database and the table that we are working on. If you execute this query, you'll get the results for the table student exam mark record tables. You'll get the result, and after that I'm gonna join the student table. So I'm gonna say inner join exam mark DBs record student table, and after that I have to say on, and here I have to match the columns of those data of these tables. So I'm going to match the student tables index number with student exam mark record tables index number, and now you get the answer like this. This result contains students' details as well as the student exam mark record tables details. So now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to join the class table. So I'm going to say exam mark DBs class table, and after that I'm going to join this class tables class ID with student tables class ID. So to do that I'm going to say class tables class ID is going to be matched with student tables class ID. Now you have the class ID and you have the class ID in the student table. So by joining the class table, now you can access to the class name easily. So, and after that what I'm going to do here is joining the term table, because we have to mention the term. So exam mark DBs exam term table, and after that I'm going to say on exam term tables term ID is going to be matched with student exam mark record tables term ID, like this. So by doing that we can access to the term name easily, like this. Also we can access the exam date, but in this case we just need the term name, and we need the student first name last name, and also the student's class name. So now we have joined the tables. Now we can simply write the condition. So the first condition is student's name, first name. So therefore we have to use the student table, and his first name is, let me get the first name. It is Nisansala Vikramasnayaka. So let's get this boy real quick. Okay, now after that I'm gonna say, and student's last name is Vikramanayaka. Let's copy and paste it right over here, and after that, now if you execute this query, you'll get only answer for student Vikramanayaka. You have the answer for student Vikramanayaka, and after that you have to mention the term also. So by doing this, you reduce more, you'll fit out the rows more. So therefore I'm going to use exam term table. Exam term name is, it is first term, second term, yeah, second term, like this. Now we have the results only for first term, sorry, second term. And now you can see the class name, we all eventually got the class name. It is 11B anyways. But you can still use as a condition. So now the class name is B, like this. This one, there won't any errors, you'll get the same answer. But now you can simply write the sum query, and it is sum of the student's mark on that particular term. Like this. Okay, so we're pretty much done. Now we can move on to the, I think we can move on to the third one, and I'll see you in the third one. Hey, what's up guys? We are on the question set 26th, third question. So here the question is, find the sum of the marks obtained by Sachitra Vikramasinghe, student number underscore W003 in mathematics and science in the first term. So therefore we had to use this sum. In this case, you can see they have mentioned the student's index number. So it's because we can use a subquery instead using a join query anyways. So like this, let's write the query and we will be able to query it out. So let's select or from exam mark JDs, student exam mark record table, where student exam mark record tables student index number is so let's get this index number. Like this. If you execute this query, you can see you can see the results. It contains the index number. So after that, now we can work with the first and second. We can work with the subjects and the terms now. So they have mentioned mathematics and science in the first term. So you can use join query, or you can use query anyway. So I'm going to join the exam term table. So I'm going to say exam mark DBs exam term table, and on exam term tables term ID is going to be matched with student exam marker tables student exam term ID. And after that, I'm going to say another, and after that I'm going to mention the term name here like this using an keyword. And now I'm going to say exam term dot term name is first term like this. Now you will be able to see the results only contains first term results. There's no any other terms here. And now we had to get the subjects. We had to filter out the subjects. So therefore you can say like so I'm going to join the subject table also like this in a join exam mark DBs subject table on subject tables subject ID is going to be matched with student exam mark record tables subject ID like this. And after that, now you can see you'll be able to get the subject name also as a result. So you can simply say and subject dot subject name inside this I'm gonna mention the both subjects mathematics and as well as science. Like this. Now if you execute this query, you'll get the answer for only science and mathematics, and the single subject will be cut down. So now you have what all you need at this point. You just have to sum it up. So I'm gonna say sum the marks student exam mark record table sum, and now you will be able to get the sum that obtained by this student. So that's all for the question 3. I will see you in the question 4. Now we are on the question set 26th fourth one. So it is find the sum of marks obtained by all the students of class 11B in the subject of mathematics and second term examination so far. So it is, again I'm going to read the question. Find the sum of marks obtained by all the students of class 11B in the subject of mathematics second term examination. So there are three conditions: the class name and the subject name and the term name. And after that, when we filtered out the rows, we had to sum up the total marks from the uh, table. Which table? The student exam mark record table. So it is that easy. So let's do that real quick. So I'm gonna start work with um, student exam mark record table. So I'm going to select all from exam mark record tables. So I'm gonna work with the student exam mark record table. So I'm gonna say student exam mark DB, exam mark DB, student exam mark record table. When you execute this query, you will get an answer like this, and you can see there are plenty of students and you don't know which one is which, and you don't even know the names, and you don't have the class, you don't know the class, so it just contains these columns only. So therefore we had to match the class table, we had to match the term table, also we had to match the subject table, and also you had to match the student table, because that's how you can connect the class table. So I want to say inner join exam mark record tables, exam mark DBs, student on, and student tables index number is going to be matched with student exam mark record tables index number. And now you get an answer like this. You can see the match connect, the student table has been connected to the student exam mark record table. And after that, what I'm gonna do here is inner join exam mark DB's class table, and it's going to be student exam class tables class ID is going to be matched with student tables class ID, like this. Now you will be able to get the class name as well, right? Okay, so also you have to match the exam mark DB's term exam term table. So I'm going to join the exam term tables term ID with student exam mark record tables term ID, like this. And after that, I'm going to join the exam mark DB's subject table. Also, the subject tables subject ID is going to be matched with student exam mark record tables subject ID, like this. And now you will be able to see the result. There are subject name, there is term name, there is class name. Also you can get the students details as well, and you'll be able to get the students marks as well. And now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to write the condition for that. Therefore you have to use the where keyword. And after that, I'm going to say I'm going to start with the class name. So the class name has to be 11B. B. And the next condition, you have to use the and keyword, and the next condition is mathematics. So I'm going to say subject tables, subject name is mathematics, and after that there is another condition, it is second term, I guess. You have to mention the term. Yep, second term. So I'm gonna say exam term tables, term name, second term, like this. Now you'll be able to get the rows that only include these conditions only. You can see second term, the term name is second term, class name 11B, the subject is mathematics. So we are good to go. And now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to sum up the marks that we get as a result. We have got as a result. You can see the marks. So that's what we have to sum up. So I'm going to say student exam mark of the tables mark. Now you have summed up, but I'm going to relabel it as a 11B class 11B's students second term results for mathematics, like this. And now you can see here we got the answer. Boom. So I guess that's pretty much for the question 4, and I'll see you in the question set 26.